Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my 2S gossip channel. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown has been sharing more about her 2025 detox throughout the last few months, but it's pulling her into too many directions, completely changing the way she's living her life. Throughout the last few months, Janelle has been sharing more about her 2025 detox, which is meant to detoxify the negativity from her life and ensure she's focused on things that mean something to her. While she's pursuing her detox outside of Sister Wives Season 19, she's spent a lot of time hoping to ground herself and focus on what makes her life better, not worse. Throughout the last few years, Janelle has been dealing with things that are far beyond her control. After ChristineBrown chose to leave their ex-husband Kody Brown, Janelle and Kody had an argument that pushed her to follow the same path after seeing a pattern of destruction in their marriage. While Janelle was trying to figure out how to cope with her split, she unthinkably lost her son Garrison Brown to a tragedy. Janelle, who's recently moved to North Carolina to be closer to her children and grandchildren, has been doing her best to stay afloat in the toughest times. The Sister Wives star deserves to feel successful in what she's doing with her 2025 detox. Although Janelle has been open about her goals for her detox, the way she's organized things has led her in a lot of different directions. Sharing that she wants to focus on mental, physical, and spiritual detoxing, Janelle has separated her detox into categories and subcategories. With so much going on, Janelle has been open about the fact that she's tackling a lot, but hopes to find success in what she's doing. Janelle choosing to focus on several different areas isn't necessarily an issue, but does raise some questions about how she's going to pay attention to everything. While she's been sharing more about the routines she's been putting into place, it seems clear that there's a lot happening. It's possible Janelle's detox is a little too hectic to follow through with. As Janelle moves through her detox, it feels obvious that things are a little too disorganized and chaotic to serve her well. While Janelle has been open about doing things like writing morning pages to stay connected to herself or going along with a gym schedule to keep herself in shape, it's clear that her schedules get upended often by life getting in the way. With so many touchpoints, Janelle has to be a bit scattered in her daily activities, which could cause her to lose her way with her detox quickly. Although I'm excited to see Janelle doing a detox of the negativity in her life, I'm concerned that it may leave her more unfocused than when she started. Though I love the idea of Janelle being able to excommunicate the negativity out of her life, her detox has too many moving parts to be consistently successful. Instead, I think Janelle should move through her goals a bit more clearly, trying to narrow them down and focus on one thing at a time. The Sister Wives star deserves to feel successful in what she's doing with her 2025 detox. Paedon Brown has never been shy when it comes to his family and their issues. Rather his issues with them. He has spilled so much about his father Kody, his personal relationships with his siblings, and the infamous nanny. Now, he is addressing if he regrets his family doing Sister Wives when he was just a kid. Paedon Brown joins Sister Wives as a minor. When the series premiered on TLC in 2010, Kody's youngest child was literally a fetus. His third wife, Christine, was pregnant with their sixth child, Truely. In the premiere episode, each wife went through their daily life and introduced each child. Paedon was only 11 at the time and the kids seemingly did not have a choice if they would be featured. At one point, incoming fourth wife Robyn noted that her high school friends would be shocked to see her truth. She grew up in a polygamous lifestyle, but it was all hidden, so this would be a major revelation. It was a special lifestyle, not one everyone would be accepting of. Luckily for the Brown children, they had been homeschooled for most of their childhood. 5 years prior to the show's beginning, they were put in a school for kids whose parents were also in plural marriages. However, when the girls were interviewed, most were adamant about not living that lifestyle. Out of all of the kids, the boys have been the ones to truly stand up to Kody on camera. Janelle's sons Gabe and Garrison challenged him a lot during season 16 over pandemic rules. Eventually, Paedon would go on to allude to his father's hypocrisy and a lack of relationship between the two. Yet does he regret the family doing the series? To do the show or to not do the show, that is the question. Paedon Brown had revealed a lot in his TikTok videos. He shared that, despite his father's panic over COVID, even having the virus, remains unvaccinated. Furthermore, he explained he and his sister Mariah have no relationship but he will always be there if she needs him. There is also a strain between him and his younger sister Gwen after they had an altercation which resulted in him slapping her. This has not boded very well for the 23-year-old, who poked fun at his mom's "What does the nanny do?" comment. In a recent video, Paedon answered the pressing question of if he ever regrets his family participating in the show. His answer was quite simple. He does not regret it whatsoever. For him, without that forum, he would not have amassed such a large audience watching his videos. He noted around 800 people were tuning in as he was speaking. Had Sister Wives never happened, there may have been around 20. There is no doubt Christine Brown has raised 6 very strong and unique children. Yet it is her only son Paedon who is continually making waves on social media. Whether he is exposing the truth about his father or talking about family drama, nothing is off limits. The 23-year-old has made posting on TikTok somewhat of a job. Now he has a serious question for all of his followers. Can they help him out? Christine Brown and her strong cubs. The one thing about Christine is she was extremely dedicated to raising all of the Brown children. Due to the fact that second wife, Janelle preferred to work, Christine took on the role of total homemaker. The kids were homeschooled for many years, until around 2005 when they entered a school for plural families. Still, Christine's responsibilities to the younger kids remained and she was there to help with homework, cook dinner, and more. She even noted in the premiere how seriously she took raising Janelle's 6. At the time, she was pregnant with her 6th, as well. As the kids started to grow up, they began to evolve into their own people. Eldest daughter Aspyn was trying to figure out what she wanted to do in regards to college. At the same time, she was pursuing a relationship with Mitch Johnson who she ended up marrying in 2018. She would graduate the following year. Her second eldest Mykelti wanted to go to fashion school but ended up marrying Tony Paedon in 2016 then having a baby. In 2021, Ysabel worked through her scoliosis via a major surgery and now lives with sister Maddie in North Carolina while attending university. As for Gwen, she is most likely engaged to her girlfriend and the youngest, Truly is a force to be reckoned with. So what about her only son, Paedon? He just wants to be taken seriously. Christine Brown's son Paedon was in the National Guard and now he is spilling the beans on podcasts and TikTok. He has shared the dirt on his feud with his older sister Mariah and how Gwen is scared of him. After his father Kody went on a tangent over COVID safety, Paedon revealed his dad is a hypocrite. Why? He is unvaccinated despite having contracted the virus. Paedon also discussed the possibility of joining OnlyFans even though his family is primarily on Cameo. Now, he is talking to his followers about something far more serious. Paedon wants to know how he can get verified on TikTok. He has amassed over 254k followers so far and made a bevy of videos. However, according to the rules, he does need to get verified on another social media platform. As of now, he is not verified on Instagram so he could start there. Other than that, he appears to have the proper following to get him what he wants. Sister Wives star Meri Brown allegedly dumped the boyfriend she introduced to her TLC fans only weeks ago after more embarrassing news surfaced. While she made the split sound nice and mutual, a different story surfaces today. Sister Wives. Meri Brown made it sound mutual. Meri Brown only wants a solid love relationship, much like her ex-co-wife Christine Brown found. And apparently, she thought she had found one with Amos Andrews. So Meri may have sugar-coated her reveal about parting ways with her boyfriend. The Sister Wives celebrity made it sound mutual, with both having different goals for the future. Now an insider alleges something different brought her to the point of severing ties. It seems that Meri's goal is to work hard towards success in all her ventures, including the Sister Wives series. This new report alleges Amos's goal was to ride on her coattails. But this unnamed insider isn't the only one who suggested Amos had $signs in his eyes. No, one of his ex-wives accused him of seeing a payday in Meri Brown. Meri took the high road. If this new report rings true, then it looks like Meri Brown took the high road. She didn't bash Amos as a gold digger. Instead, she gave some reasons for the split without assigning blame. When Meri first introduced Amos to her sister wives followers, she was gushing over the guy. After hearing the latest report, fans assume Meri didn't know about her boyfriend's past at that time. When bringing Amos on her Fridays with Friends online show, she dropped several hints that she sees a future with this guy. Her co-host and best friend, Jen Sullivan, was equally enthused for Meri. Then Meri and Jen became quiet online for a few weeks. But when they returned, questions from fans regarding Amos popped up. One Sister Wives fan referred to him as her love interest, and Jen jumped on that. Jen said that while Meri introduced a man she was dating, the word love never entered into it. So, they seem to downplay Meri Brown acting head over heels about Amos. Sister Wives, as well that ends well. Fate is a funny thing. That said, it looks like Meri Brown wasn't fully aware of her boyfriend's backstory at the time she revealed him to her Sister Wives fans. But if she continued to keep him hidden from the public, she might have found out too late. The first name his mom and dad gave him at birth. So, his sales were all done under the name Bob Brown. At the time, Sister Wives fans became confused. Who was Bob? Then, once fans realized that Bob and Garrison were the same, they thought he might be trying to distance himself from the family. But, he only went back to the name on his birth certificate. He kept the last name Brown, so it didn't seem that he decided to distance himself from the family. Instead, it was more like Garrison was finding his path in life, and from all accounts, things went well for him. He kept his online store open for about a year and a half. He then posted the message above back in November 2020. But, it appears the Sister Wives' son never revamped the site or sold the apparel from that site again. At 20, Garrison makes changes. So, sometime around the age of 20, Garrison Brown started calling himself Robert Brown, or Bob Brown. He did this around the same time that he found a new religion, was smitten with a new girlfriend, and took a so, while the headlines about Amos were just awful, maybe what they reported helped her make some discoveries. The latest allegation to surface is that Amos doesn't even have a steady job. This along with having financial troubles is the reason now reported for Meri Brown dumping her new beau. These latest reports say she broke it off due to his financial shortcomings. So, if the accusations are accurate, then it's likely that she wouldn't have put on such an elaborate show with Amos if she had known this. Meri even planted a kiss on her boyfriend, which pushed him over backward on Fridays with Friends. This was not the usual Meri Brown we saw on Sister Wives. She took control. So now the latest reports about this TLC celebrity suggest she took control once more by refusing to be a gravy train for anybody. Sister Wives star Meri Brown couldn't have done it better if she had a team of PR people working for her, but instead, she had a secret weapon during the hiatus between seasons from the TLC series. No, instead she has Jen Sullivan as her best friend, and someone who seems to always have her back, both on and off her reality show. Just recently things were on the cusp of going sideways for her, that is until Jen jumped in and set things straight. Sister Wives. Meri Brown had no idea. Meri Brown parting ways with Amos Andrews is old news. While she addressed this breakup with her fans, she also had to take into consideration what her fans knew about Amos by the time she announced the split. The mess started as soon as Meri revealed her new boyfriend to the Sister Wives fans. This prompted critics to dig deep, which allegedly led them to some less than stellar findings about the guy. Some of the things said could fall under rumors. But others, such as 4 divorces, would come with documentation. So, it's hard to put several divorces under the category of rumors. So, as a new girlfriend, she had gushed about this guy. She even alluded to him as her new love interest, without using the word love. That worked out as a good thing for her because her best pal, Jen Sullivan, picked up on that. Jen also used it to rescue her best friend, in a big way. Many Sister Wives fans surmise that Meri Brown found herself blindsided by the reports about Amos. If she knew about his alleged past beforehand, she likely wouldn't have put him on her live Fridays with friends. But she did, and she even planted one huge kiss on the guy as the camera rolled. The fans were privy to her behaviors, so to them, she looked quite serious in this relationship. Meri slammed on the brakes. Once Meri Brown's boyfriend's alleged past deeds made the headlines, this didn't put him in a good light with the Sister Wives followers. Then Meri became suspiciously quiet online, even skipping her Friday show. So, fans surmised she was keeping to herself because of the awful stuff swirling around online about her new beau. When she did return, she took things slowly. After going public with her new boyfriend, the next time she did her Friday show, she told fans that he got scared away. She said nothing else regarding the man she gushed over when she introduced him to Sister Wives fans. So, fans took this as a hint that they parted ways. Next, she posted a lot of cryptic messages about personal growth, which all pointed to Meri Brown being single again. So, it was as if she was trying to prepare her fans for her announcement. Sister Wives. Jen Sullivan steps in. Meri Brown finally posted a message revealing that she called it quits with Amos. So, in the aftermath, fans assumed she jumped the gun and didn't vet this guy before making her relationship public. Sister Wives fans thought she acted as if she were madly in love with him during that one Friday with Friends venue she had him on. But when Meri came clean about parting ways with the guy, some Sister Wives fans took it upon themselves to offer reprimands. They started to shake that proverbial finger at her. Some even tried to shame the original Sister Wives matriarch for being fooled a second time while trying to find love. She was catfished years back and now this, so some fans suggested she is just too gullible. Fans asked questions during Meri Brown's Fridays with Friends show, with Jen Sullivan as her co-host. Then one fan asked Meri why her new love didn't show up on the show again. Jen jumped on that. She slammed that question, but she did so nicely. True friend in Jen. Jen was adamant when stating no one said anything about love. She played this down for Meri. So, by the time Jen was done, you were left with the impression that Meri was only dating Amos and nothing more. So, Jen left fans with the impression that Amos was nothing more than casual dating for Meri Brown. That seemed to do the trick, as Meri no longer seemed to get reprimanded on social media for her choice of men. Plus, headlines dried up about her choice of a now ex-boyfriend. Instead, fans seemed to follow Jen's lead and side with Meri. Some even felt sorry for her that it didn't work out. But most now give her thumbs up for recognizing the problem and then moving on. So, Meri Brown has a guardian angel as a best friend, and fans hope to see more of Jen Sullivan on the TLC series. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown sadly announced the death of her son, Robert Garrison Brown, 25, on social media today. Police were called to his home with a report of a death. Sister Wives. Gabriel Brown discovers Garrison Brown dead. Janelle Brown and Kody Brown both announced the death of their son on their individual social media accounts. The Sister Wives' parents asked for privacy during this time. Police report that Gabriel Brown, 22, discovered his brother's body at his home in Flagstaff. So, he then called Flagstaff police and reported the death. The authorities issued a statement that they do not expect foul play. Reports indicate he died from a single gunshot wound to the head in an apparent suicide. Garrison moved out of Janelle's home a while back after he saved the money to purchase his own home. He is one of 6 children for Janelle and 18 for Kody Brown. Garrison was often seen in his mom's posts, hanging out with his siblings. And he always had a big smile on his face. Janelle Brown wrote, "Kody and I are deeply saddened to announce the loss of our beautiful boy Robert Garrison Brown," the shared post read. "He was a bright spot in the lives of all who knew him. His loss will leave such a big hole in our lives that it takes our breath away. We ask that you please respect our privacy and join us in honoring his memory." Garrison was 25 years old, and fans may remember him more recently for all the confusion around the COVID rules. And he had a strong opinion, as well as his brother Gabriel Brown when it came time to navigate life through the strict rules set forth for the family. Sister Wives. Gabe Brown was close to his brother. Gabe and Garrison Brown often appeared in posts hanging out together. This has to be horrific for his younger brother, who looked up to him in many ways. So, many fans acknowledge this is a sad time for the Sister Wives family. The video below gives you a good idea of how much Garrison loved his family and how much they loved him. Meri Brown also reached out to fans by posting a picture of Garrison Brown. TLC also reached out via social media over the death of the Sister Wives' son. Sister Wives celeb Kody Brown started with one lifestyle and slowly morphed into another as the TLC series rolled out its episodes through the seasons. In season 19 things are different as everyone films alone without the other spouses around. So, fans suggest it feels scattered. But, one of Kody's daughters offered a reason that things seemed pieced together on this popular reality show. It is a problem they can't fix, so this might be the beginning of the end for Kody Brown and the ladies he once married. Sister Wives. Kody Brown gets frantic and makes drastic moves. Sister Wives star Kody Brown was once so frantic to keep the show going, that he did something drastic. He offered to take a major cut in pay when TLC canceled the show after season 11. The network agreed to keep the series in their lineup with Kody's offer. Then the show's ratings got stronger, and the rest is history. Now, an answer to the viewers' complaints about the scattered scenes from one spouse to the other in season 19 emerges. Kody Brown's daughter MykeltiBrown Paedon offered some insights from behind the scenes. Today we see something different from Kody Brown on the Sister Wives screen. So, this might be another frantic way for him to save his series, after hearing what Mykelti had to say. Kody faces unstable cable time. Sister Wives fans miss the interaction between all 5 spouses. And it is apparent those days are gone. They have scattered from Flagstaff, except for Kody Brown and Robyn Brown. So, the ex-wives have their homes in different states today. But even if they didn't, they don't get along. So, Mykelti suggests that filming together is far away from the realm of possibility. Only Janelle Brown and ChristineBrown remain great friends. But they admit it isn't easy to get together as they now live thousands of miles apart. So, the in-person interaction has dried up almost completely among the 5 celebrities. But, in their confessionals and conversations with their friends and kids on screen, the disparaging words continue about one another. Still, that drama is not the same as seeing their arguments in person. So, Sister Wives fans can't imagine that the series can conjure up enough drama to constitute another complete season after the second half of season 19 plays out. Today, MykeltiBrown Paedon offers some behind-the-scenes info on her podcast. This may explain the rather hard-to-follow Sister Wives season 19. All the moving around from one spouse to the next on the show throws off the fans' sense of timing for this filming. So many share their confusion online and they want to know why this is happening. Sister Wives, reinventing themselves for a longer shelf life. Kody Brown and Janelle Brown's adult daughter, Mykelti, suggests there wasn't enough footage to air this season with everyone away from each other. So, this is the reason things looked so scattered, and timelines were hard to follow. It seems they spliced in some new scenes filmed a couple of years after the scenes for season 19. Some scenes were easy for fans to spot. Scenes with the younger kids were a dead giveaway. In one scene, the youngest member of the Sister Wives brood, Reyality Brown, looked about 5 years old. Then in the next couple of episodes, she looked about 9 years old, which she turned this past April. The show splicing together the older scenes with the ones filmed a couple of years back seems a bit desperate to fans. Some viewers suggest the Sister Wives spouses seem to have reinvented themselves in this last season. This stands to reason as each spouse faces life after the demise of their polygamous marriage. This reinventing behavior seemed different for Kody Brown than for the other spouses. He tried a few personas on for size. When one didn't work, he went for another. Kody's behavior over the last several seasons disgusted many Sister Wives fans. Viewers saw him as a bully to his wives and kids. They saw him play favorites with Robyn and her children. While this Kody brought in the viewers, they didn't like him too much for this type of behavior. Then for a while there he seemed to portray himself as a victim. He even threw Robyn under the bus a few times. But that didn't work, So after he blamed all his wives for his lot in life today, it got him nowhere. Sister Wives. Kody cries as his daddy duty gets emotional. The Sister Wives fans suggest one of Kody's more recent attempts to boast his father figure reputation failed. The scene came with his tears over the baptism request of Robyn's daughter, Aurora Brown. The father-daughter hug and tears might have Kody thinking he was demonstrating what a good father he could be. But the fans were furious that he would play this out on television when he is estranged from many of his biological kids. They saw this as a slap in the face to the kids suffering from his lack of contact with them. So, if Kody Brown was trying to offer viewers a brighter outlook on him as a father, it seemed to fail. So, Mykelti suggests the series didn't have enough footage to create the entire season. Then they tossed in newer scenes to make up for it. But, since the show about polygamy lacks any polygamous characters today, it looks like it might be time for the sun to set on Sister Wives. Kody trying to reinvent himself as a good dad, didn't do much for fans. But the other ladies sharing their new ventures with the fans captured the viewers' attention, with many advocating for a TLC spin-off featuring the previous wives of Kody Brown. So, while Sister Wives may not be long for the television world, spin-off possibilities gather a lot of attention from fans. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.